Hey guys, Try here with episode one of I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna call this. Kind of like a get to know me series, I guess. But so let's just get started. So I wasn't born in, I was made in Oklahoma when my mom kinda did a guy, uh, and I was made on accident. I don't really know much about this. All I know is that my mom didn't think that he was the man for her, and that she decided to leave and go move in with her parents in Florida. I was born in Orlando, Florida, in a hospital, like most children, and then I pretty much grew up for 4 years until my mom met my dad. I don't really remember much from that 4 years. All I remember is my grandpa, my grandma, and my great-grandma, who all lived in the house. After I met my dad, we moved to Illinois, where I'm currently living, except we were in a townhome, about 10 minutes away from where I live now. And that's where my youngest brother was born. When my youngest brother was born, I was honestly quite jealous. He was born, and I wasn't getting the attention anymore. I still loved him to death. I thought he was the cutest thing on earth, but I honestly, I don't know how to explain the feeling. I just didn't like him at the same time too back then, and yet I completely adored him, and it was so weird, and I had never experienced it at that time. So, about a year after he was born, we decided to move away from the townhome. I think my parents had already planned that they were going to have another child, and they wanted a bigger house. That's my theory, though. I actually have no clue. And so what happened was we drove around. I remember I would cry and scream. I didn't want to go and look at houses because honestly, I liked the house we were at. I never did, and I never will adapt to change that well. And it probably showed up that back then I was never a good transitioner, and so I was crying and screaming. And then we found one house, which is the house I live in now, which it used to be more of a brownish color. Actually, it wasn't. My parents thought it was kind of ugly, but they decided to buy the house anyways because the house is great, even though they didn't like the color of it. And about actually 2 years ago, they decided to finally repaint it, but that's a story for another day. And so we moved into the house, and about a year, maybe half a year after that, my youngest brother Ethan was born. So now let's skip forward a few years because nothing really interesting happens for a couple of years. And my brother's 9. At this point my brother's Aiden's 7 and Ethan's about 5, I think. And we are starting to get into how every single little brother is annoying, and they're just terrible to be around all the time, and you don't love them. Well, that's a little too far, and they were so annoying. Back then I was into like Halo and the Halo Mega Blocks and stuff, and what happened was I got the elephant one year. If anybody who plays Halo probably knows what that is. And my brother came in, I finished building it, I was like, yeah, it's so cool. And my brother comes in and totally not knowing that the elephant was there, just sits down. And the thing breaks into a million pieces, and it took me like a day to build that thing. A full goddamn day. So mad at him. I thought they were just there to ruin my life. Now, of course, that I'm older, I know that's not true. And so now we are here, where I'm starting to make YouTube videos again. So anybody who thought that my life was extremely interesting, you're wrong. I'm pretty much just like any normal person. I do have ADHD, and I do have some actual bone problems. But that's, again, another story for another day. But please like, comment, subscribe. It didn't take me that long to get this gameplay. I actually ended up losing not too far from here because I was doing it on solo with kind of I was not trying to win, actually. I was trying to fuck around. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Try out.
Time goes to history. Good job, team. Our UAV is online.